Hello classes, it is a little bit before noon on Thursday, the Thursday before fall break. I will be leaving before too long and will not be checking back in until Tuesday morning. All of the research papers have been graded. Some of you have zeros and you're not going to stick with the zero as long as you do what I've asked you to do. But if you go and look here, I know you really can't make it out on the page here, but if you go and you look at week 6, this is back September 23rd, and you go and look at the second thing posted right here. This says the nuts and bolts of paper 2. And this bullets out exactly what the requirements of this paper are. And it says, 7 sources. It says what the sources have to be. It says down here, the minimum word count for this paper is 2,000 words minus the works cited page. You can go over, but you have to meet the word requirement. So if you submitted a paper and it's only 1,000 words, that means you only did half of the assignment, meaning I can only give you 50% of the max grade that's allowed. If you did 60% or 70%, that's the max allowed. So I'm going to give those people, and I've noted it, I have left feedback that if this applies to you, you have until Wednesday, October 23rd to revise and get that in. And I do expect you to make sure that, there are things that I told you on paper 1. There are certain lessons on a lot of this stuff that are still not being fixed. One of the things that I'm seeing is that you're putting, the name and author, the title and the author in the sentence, and then again in the parentheses. And so I have posted a lot of videos on a lot of lessons, and I've noted it on a lot of assignments that what you use in the sentence doesn't go in the parentheses. If you use the last name in the sentence, then use the title and the page number here. If you use the title in the sentence, then use the author and page number down here, but you don't do both. The period, it goes on the other side of the in parentheses period. It doesn't go before. That's something that I've noticed on a few, and that's something that has been addressed multiple times. The hanging indent on a works cited, using the sources, 2 to 3 sources per paragraph. So, this is our biggest assignment of the semester. You have to pass this paper to pass the class, and I'm going to work with everybody to ensure that you do this, but it will require you to, make sure you're watching the videos, reading the feedback, and utilizing the resources that are available. So you can go back out here and look at the student example of the main research paper. Here's a lesson. It talks about how to do all of these things. So go and look at these and use these. Go to the Al Purdue website, make sure you're citing them correctly. And so I want everybody to do well and be successful on this paper. And so if you did not get a grade, that doesn't mean you're getting a 0. It just means you have some work to do. So like I said, I'm only going to be here for about another hour, and then I'll be gone for fall break. So anything that you email me will be addressed after fall break. That is why I'm giving you guys until Wednesday. If you want to resubmit this, you will have to resubmit it in order to get a grade, and you have to pass this paper to pass the class. So make sure that you are going in there and making these changes. And so I hope everybody has a great fall break. Overall, everybody's doing really well with the research paper. You will be getting a grade for your first discussion. That will be posted on Tuesday. Remember, those are due at noon, and if you post after that, they're late. And make sure that you stay on top of all the quizzes, because they close at noon. They do not open back up, and so you have to have that done for the discussion to open up. But you will find that the rest of the semester is going to be a lot easier. So make sure you check your grade, and I hope everybody's doing well and have a great fall break.